Yes, architect. Yes, architect Valerio, you have the floor.
Hello, good afternoon po. With regards to the declaration as historical shrine ng Lolo Uweng po, actually it is not the National Historical Commission to declare as historical shrine for the Lolo Uweng because the value of that church is more of cultural, not historical. For the guidelines on how to declare the national shrine in accordance po sa guidelines ng National Historical Commission, based on our guidelines, the National Historical Shrine shall refer to historic sites or structures hallowed, reserved for their history or association as declared as such by law of the NECP. To be considered as hallowed, there must be enshrined relics or associated memory of historically significant personages. So so it is related to the national heroes po yung mga natin dito. So if you will remember, may mga historical shrines po tayo na na-declare, which is one of this is the halimbawa po, the Aguinaldo Shrine. Because yung relics po, yung libing ni Aguinaldo is nandun sa site. But iba po ang basis of the National Shrine and Church na dinideklara ng CBCP than the National Historical Commission of the Philippines. So,
May jurisdiction dito, architect, correct me if I'm wrong, should be the CBCP?
yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, pero ang CBCP ang dapat mag-declare.
Opo, na national shrine. Pagka po, then, if, since it is cultural, then, the NCCA can intervene probably. Pero hindi po ang National Historical po ang magde-declare as historical shrine nitong simbahan po ng ni Lolo Uweng.
Salamat, architect. Ano?
Thank you.
Reverend Father Edgar Titoy, are you present?
Mr. Chair, can I answer that question? I'm not
Please state
Reverend.
your name
I'm not,
first.
I'm not Father Ega.
Yes, you are.
My name is Sunny Ordoña.
Sunny Ordoña,
The two
yes.
priests, which were mentioned by our COMSEC, are not here today. They cannot be here because it's the regular schedule of the priest under the diocese every Monday. So we were sent here to provide the inputs that you would need regarding in support of Congresswoman Ann's bill number 5316, seeking that the Santos Opilco Parish be declared a national shrine. By way of referring to your statement kanina, hindi naman po parang ang national shrine po ay tama. If it's from the ecclesiastical standpoint, it's got to be CBCP. But from the standpoint of cultural, it can be NCCA, or I don't know if this house, if Congress is allowed to do that as well.
Have you gotten a declaration from the CPCP that you're a national shrine?
Not yet. We have a pending application, and we have not submitted the complete requirements for the declaration of this parish, of this shrine, which is now a diocesan shrine, into a national shrine.
Yes, but would you agree that even from the part of government or private, it would be best, interest would be best served for everybody if the initial approval as a national shrine be done first by the CBCP? Di ba? Kasi it is, hindi ba siya, hindi ba siya simbahan? Simbahan siya, di ba?
Simbahan po itong pinapa-declare ni Congresswoman
Yes,
Ann.
we have no problem eh.
Yeah.
Pero ang sinasabi lang natin, hindi ba dapat umauna ang ang national na simbahan, CBCP, and then once they declare it, it would be easy. Kasi what if we declare it as a national shrine, and then the CBCP does not, and eventually hindi nga sila mag-agree? Kamusta? Okay ka? Oh. Assuming the CBCP does not, in fact, assuming it rejects it, so hindi ba malalagay rin kami sa alanganin? Because hindi ba dapat yung nauna talaga dyan ay yung may sakop sa kanya, which is the church itself?
Parang wala naman po akong alam na kailangan
Hindi nga
ma-declare.
kailangan,
Yeah.
but just in good sense lang. Hindi ba dapat mauna talaga yung simbahan, yung CBCP being the overseer of the Catholic faith, na sila yung mag-declare muna, kasi sila yung, paano po kung hindi nila i-declare?
Mr. Chair, magkaiba yung magkaiba yung aspeto ng pagde-declare ng national shrine. Ang CBCP looks at the ecclesiastical standpoint,
Mhm.
no? Pag sinabi nating ecclesiastical, yung ano niya, yung value niya as a site for a pilgrimage destination where popular piety is done, the Catholic rituals and practices are done, and there is a devotion where people really go there because, it is part of their religious practice to do it. But I think this national shrine, from a cultural standpoint, that church also deserves to be declared as such, considering that it has been this church has been part of the way of life of a lot of people in that part of the town, and even more than beyond Laguna and Metro Manila. So this church has been existing. Well, it has gone through a series of transformational structural transformation, Mr. Chair. Nakita ko po ito sapagkat hindi po ako pinanganak, pero nakita ko po ito nung ito'y kapilya pa lamang. And kung ang pagbabasihan po natin, if extrapolation is accepted as a process of determining the date, ito po ay merong pong imahe rito na tinatawag naming Lolo Uweng, and ito po yung pinupuntahan ng mga tao. And according to history, siya po ay natagpuan sa dalampasigan ng Laguna Lake bandang 1800. At ito pong date ng 1800, early 1800 na sinasabi nila, no? Pero meron pong isang tangible heritage that may probably help us determine kung kailan talaga more or less nakita ang imahe. Meron pong Santo Sepulcro bell, nandiyan po sa pangangalaga ng parokya ng Dambana. At ito pong bell na to, if you will refer to our handouts, nandun po sa page 2 nung aking opening statement. Ito po ay existing under our custody. At ito po ay pina-review ko nung simulat ako ng unang libro ko, Lolo Uweng, ng 2008 sa National Museum. At in-authenticate naman na ito po ay tama. At ito pong bell na ito ay merong nakatatak na date. Ang tawag nila doon, hindi naman embossed, hindi naman inscribed. Ang tawag nila po ay applique, no? Bakal po 'yon sa tansong 1836, okay? And we found out na nung 1836, yung dating parang makeshift chapel lang na bisita, na kung saan inilagak si Lolo Uweng, ay nag-develop na into a structure. At kung merong bell, ibig sabihin po may kampanaryo na, no? Bandang 1836. Kung may kampanaryo na, at subject na ng devotion ng image, maybe it is safe to say that that church in 1836 was already existing. Now, kailan ngayon natagpuan ng Lolo Uweng? It should be way before 1836 bago pa magkaroon ng simbahan at mag-dedicate yung mga Espanyol ng isang bell na sinasabi, this bell is dedicated to the sepulcher in Sitio Landayan, no? Maybe it could have been 1825. So kung 1825 at ngayon ay 2025, nasa 200 taon na po siguro ang image na ito. At yung church naman, kung 1836, may kampanaryo siya, 2025 ngayon, edi mga 175, 76 years old na yung simbahan na yun. Okay. It is not the original church na parang maliit pa, hindi. As I said, it underwent a series, nakita ko po yun, nung maliit pa, a series of structural transformation from that point, leading to what it is now. Sana makita natin yung AVP na we have prepared that will give you an idea, that will also make my presentation short and sweet para po
Sir Sunny,
maintindihan niyo.
pasensya na po, no? Again po, no? Ang sinasabi niyo lang po sa amin, dalawa naman yan. Pwede kayong pumuntang CBCP for a declaration as a national shrine, but yon, ang sakop nila is what? The holiness of the place.
Yes.
Pero, meron din mga national shrine na dapat gobyerno ang mag-declare.
Yes.
Yes, on the basis of historical significance.
Not only historical, maybe
Cultural.
cultural aspect.
Sorry,
That's where we're coming in, I think.
NHCP, sinabi niyo kanina na hindi niyo sakop ito. Paano nangyari po yun? I was just, we have Republic Act number 166 as amended by Republic Act 11961 or the National Cultural Heritage Act of 2009. Wala na yun?
May I
Yes.
speak po?
Yes.
Yes po, Honorable Chair. Yung sakop po kasing shrine under the heritage law pertains to historic personages po. So,
No,
under,
that's not true. Under the definition of LL, National Historical Shrines,
yes po,
shall refer to historic sites or structures.
yes
Yun
po.
yung nasa definition.
Yes,
So, site na eh.
Opo. But specifically po for the context po of this church po kasi, we've also sent the secretariat of our position paper signed by our chair earlier this morning. Yung declarations po kasi namin ng shrine, yes, we declare them on the basis of being historic as sites or structures. But for Lolo Uwing po kasi, it's more of the devotion to the image, which is in fact an object. And in that regard po, we recommend that the declaration po be done by NCCA to declare the image of Lolo Uwing as important cultural
Hindi.
property.
So in other words, do not amend the law. In
Yes.
other words, there is a law saying na pag National Historical Shrine, kayo yon.
Yes po.
Ang sinasabi ninyo, hindi nag-qualify as a National Historic Site. Sinasabi ninyo, hindi siya nag-qualify because the subject matter is not a landmark or historical site. So dapat ang puntahan nila is
NCCA.
NCCA. Yun yung point nyo.
Yes po.
Kasi kanina, ang sinabi ninyo parang hindi sa inyo yan eh. Nationally, pero ang petition kasi, the bill is as a National Historical Shrine. Sinasabi ninyo, hindi siya historical shrine. That is your decision.
May I add lang po, Chair?
Yes.
Opo, kasi ang basic parameter po for any declarations for any GP, be it grade 2 or grade 1, is the age of the structure. So in this regard po, since the church has underwent a lot of renovations and from the architectural perspective po, it no longer represents a
The original, the
yes,
original
opo,
form.
we cannot,
It is not. It
yes
is
po,
not
we
the
cannot
original
make any
form.
declarations for the structure.
So,
So,
may
ano
ilang
yung
portion.
dapat na ano yung dapat na term? National Historic what? Kasi
Dal-
sabi mo hindi na sa NHCP yan, di ba? Kasi kayo historical shrine.
yes
But
po.
a shrine dapat yung landmark o yung site medyo yun, matagal na. At hindi naman na bago-bago yun. But
Yes po.
admittedly naman, sabi sa atin ni Sir Sunny Ordonia,
Mm.
iba na yung site, di ba? Iba na yung church itself.
The site is still there.
No,
May remnants ng old church.
Mm.
Pero syempre, maraming tumulong para pagandahin dahil naging dambana lalo.
Mm.
It's not, hindi na lang yan parish ngayon. It's a diocesan shrine.
yes, but from the point of view of NHCP, hindi na siya historical shrine or site o landmark.
Ito na yung huling renovation.
Mm.
Oo, hindi ito yung
The-
original.
okay.
Kung meron man, mga konting remnants of the old structure.
Yes po.
Pero yun nga yung again, correct me if I'm wrong, yun nga yung issue sa inyo.
Yes po.
Since na-revise ninyo without your permission or guidance,
Probably po the renovations were done before the enactment of heritage law pa po. So baka matagal na.
yun yung issue sa kanila eh,
Mm.
Sir Sunny. For them to declare it as a national shrine, they are looking, dapat kahit pa paano, nandun pa yung semblance of the original.
Andun yung semblance nung 1969, tao na ako noon, naintindihan ko na yon, when it was declared a parish. Nag-expand lang yung wall.
Did you take a look at the place?
We conducted ano lang po, short table research.
And based on your short table research, hindi siya magka-qualify.
Yes po. Kasi other than that po, looking at the current NHCP guidelines po that we have just recently revised in 2023, aside from the existence of a structure, there should also be an undeniable national historical significance that took place or that adds to the value of the site. So,
But you're saying historical siya, pero hindi siya, it does not fall under your jurisdiction
Yes.
because of the site and the landmarks. Wala na, ang structure pala, wala na yon.
yes po.
That's your point. Hindi nyo kinokontest na pwede siya ma-declare pero hindi na kayo ang proper body because hindi na siya pwedeng national shrine.
Yes po.
It's a different declaration, hindi
Okay.
national shrine.
Yes po. We
Mr. Chair,
I-
can we take 3 minutes to just watch? So, medyo may idea. If it's okay with you.
Sir Sunny, we will give you that
All
right. But just to be clear po, no, kami rin na Congress, hindi naman kami mismo. Pero Congress was the one who passed this law.
Yeah.
And according to the law, yun yung sakop nila. Of course, hindi naman natin sila pwede utusan, di ba?
Opo.
They still have the judgment. But again, it is for them to be able to tell us kung national shrines yun. But let us give the 3 minutes with the permission of all members. But before we do that, may I also acknowledge
Important it is for the people of San Pedro and how it has been there as a landmark. But on the matter of ano lang po, aligning it with the heritage law and given the circumstances po that we have learning from the proposal, kaya po we refer it to the NCCA because everything about the church revolves around the image po of Lolo Owing.
Yes.
And given that it's old and batay nga po doon sa account ni Sir, no, na there's already a mention of the church being a parish or where the Santo Sepulcro has been interred since 18th century. Yung pag-declare po kasi ng objects po would fall under the purview of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, which was previously under the National Museum of the Philippines.
So ano yung de-declare ng NCCA?
They can declare it po in two ways. Pwede pong as national cultural treasure if it's outstanding and it's unique
And
based on
or
their guidelines,
National Cultural Theater
or important cultural property po.
1 minute suspension.
Mr. Chair, sinabi mo, kasi itong property nito, itong parish.
Sir Sani,
Sorry.
dali lang mag-discuss muna kami before so we know how to move forward. So yun yung again state again your question.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I've been listening a while ago with your stand, no, sir. With respect to NHCP, I just want to know what made you decide on giving the final decision that our Lolo Owing church is not under the requirements of it as to be a national historical shrine, because as the head of ministry shrine would say that it is already institutionalized 200 years ago. So with the research that you had, I don't know, with the research, you said you went there. Did you go to the, no. And you just had the research on the basis of research. I wish to note if, Mr. Chair, if that suits the judgment already from NHCP.
GP, yes.
Yes po. To be transparent naman po. We're not totally disqualifying it in a sense na our board rejected it because in our charter it's our board who can decide on the matter po, no. But as a researcher po involved in the declaration of sites and structures, so we conduct po preliminary evaluation. Now, while we know that almost all of the churches in the Philippines are definitely historical, they've been built over 200 years ago, 300 years ago, some of them having been there unchanged, without any alterations. Yung matter of deciding po whether it merits a marker or not starts po with the existence and prevalence po of primary sources which would support that a national historically significant event occurred in the place. So in a sense po, we may view historic churches po in two manners, no? One, it may be nationally important since a lot of national events related to our nationhood as Philippines occurred there, or it could be more of locally relevant, locally significant, given that the community values that site or structure. So in that regard po, based on few and short background checking lang po about the site that's being proposed, no, we see that the value lies more on its being cultural rather than historical, because we consider that it's a pilgrimage site po, and on that regard po, it's not under the purview of NHCP to make declarations related to cultural and religious matters po.
And
Mr. Chair, you said you had the board to approve this report, no,
Yes.
regarding our church. Mr. Chair, may I ask from NHTP or Mr. Conciliado for the documentary copy of that resolution from the board?
So far po, yun nga po, since it's the board that decides po and we conduct preliminary evaluation, wala pa po kami na-endorse sa board namin for the decision making, kasi yung first line po of checking for its qualification lies on the staff work po.
So hindi na qualify, hindi nyo ma-endorse.
Opo, hindi po namin i-endorse.
So
Pag-
maybe, Mr. Chair, for the preliminary investigation, if you have a document, maybe you can send us also so that in fairness naman with the ministry shrine, they could possibly know where they would start
Yes.
again and to have a more tedious submission of any requirements that it's needed for it to be a national shrine.
I can commit naman po on making short staff work lang din po to tell us the points, and I can help din yun po coordinate with the National Commission for Culture and Arts.
In other words, Sir Sunny, Honorable Matibag, ang point nila, hindi talaga ayaw nilang tanggapin as a national shrine. Ang sinasabi nila, yung loloing, they acknowledge that it is an important cultural property. They acknowledge na sa town, sa Filipinos, important siya. Pero ang sinasabi nila, hindi talaga siya sa historical shrine. Ang pwede natin siyang i-declare is an important cultural property or a national cultural treasure. Katanggap-tanggap ba yun sa inyo or hindi? That it ultimately it will fall to that, Sir Sunny.
Before I answer that question, Mr. Chair, yung may binanggit kang heritage law, is this the revision of yung formerly Philippine Registry of Cultural Property?
No po, it's RA 1066 as amended by RA
Yeah, Mr. Chair, so
1161.
naka-align kayo dun sa heritage law.
Yes po.
But if this is like kung itong parish at kung Lolo Uweng is declared or registered in the Registry of Heritage,
Yes po.
pwede niyang bigyan ng national shrine marker yan?
Opo, magkaibang category po kasi pag naipasok lang po sa Registry of Heritage, sa amendment po ng ating heritage law, that's just grade 3. So yun lang po yung classification niya. So for a national recognition,
Dapat grade
2 or grade 1. So yung grade 1 po yung highest, then grade 2, usually it's just an ICP marker, or for NHCP, it's a historical marker po.
Anong gusto mo? Oh. Yeah. Sir Sunny, we are at nandito po tayo sa situation na ganito. Under the law, yung dapat mag-declare ng national shrine, ang sinasabi nila hindi qualified sa kanila. But they recognize the fact na important cultural property siya or a national treasure siya. But ang problema nila, hindi sila yung magde-declare ng NCCA. So, we want to find guidance from you as the coordinator for if you're willing to take that route.
Mr. Chair, I think hindi yata ako sasagot ang tanong yun si Congressman Matibag. We would like to, pursue that track, but if it's not possible at this point in time, wala rin naman kami. We're here to just educate or inform you about what this is, what is this phenomenon, what is this phenomenal devotion, what it is now, what it was before. Input lang po yung amin. So I think it's up to the congressman. Mr. Chair, excuse me. Meron di bang marker yon?
May marker ba ang important cultural property?
Yes po.
Meron din. Yes. Yes. Important cultural property or national cultural treasure? Or national cultural treasure? Honorable Escudero?
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of House Bill number 5316, an act declaring the Santo Sepulcro Parish Church in the city of San Pedro as a national shrine, as a national treasure or important cultural treasure. This is pending the approval of the NCCA.
There is a motion by the Honorable Escudero that we approve the proposed measure amended to read that the Santo Sepulcro Church be declared an important cultural property or a national cultural treasure by the NCCA, subject to the board approval of the NCCA. Duly signed by the
Second.
Honorable Castro, and it is clear that that will have a marker. Yes. With that, is there any objection? Sharing none, same is approved. Next, motion to adjourn? There's a motion to adjourn. Any objection? Sharing none, same is approved. Maraming salamat sa lahat.